All right, so far we've done Aries, Cancer, Virgo, Libra, Capricorn, and Pisces. So now we have Taurus, Gemini, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Aquarius next. So what I'm actually doing is letting Spirit decide the reading next, and then we'll take it from there. We're letting them call the shots. They get to lay out the cards. Cards coming together, apart, whatever, don't matter. Okay, so Six of Wands. Six of Wands would be Leo. So this reading is for Leo. Okay, Leo, let's do this. Okay, thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. I truly appreciate and I'm truly grateful. Why Leo? What is it that you want Leo to know? Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and like. I love the support and love I've been getting. And honestly, Leo's the one. You guys are the ones that popped it all off for me. So I appreciate it. I love it so much. Page of Swords in reverse. So this is telling me, apologize for that. I'm still sick, guys, so don't mind me. So the Page of Swords is Mercury and Gemini energy. So this is telling me that somebody might be spying for somebody, or you might be spying for somebody, or somebody is spying for somebody else on you guys, okay? Also, this is, well, yeah, and Swords in reverse. This also means that somebody could be deceiving you, immaturity, misunderstandings, or somebody is refusing to grow up. Okay, thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors. Why Leo? Why Leo? What's going on? What do you want to tell them? Okay. Okay, Nine of Cups in reverse. So, cups are water signs, just Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This card, when it's in itself, is basically, whoa. This card in itself is Jupiter and Pisces, okay? It doesn't mean a Pisces doing this. It just means it's the energy of the actual card. Okay, so Nine of Cups in reverse is you have a lot, but you're still not happy. So it's still not enough. More and more and more is still not enough. So the nines on the tree of life are on the bottom of the tree of life because they go from the top of the tree is 1, or aces. It goes all the way down to the 10, okay? So the Nine of Cups. This is the Lord of material happiness. So this is Jupiter and Pisces. So it gives depth of feeling. Okay. So it's profoundness of soul. This is a wish card. So your wishes aren't coming true right now. Okay. So there's no contentment here. This card is called material happiness. Meaning that you're not really, there's something that's not, you're not happy about something. Okay. So you need to figure out where your true happiness lies. And remember, there isn't any but one person or item or material gain that can fill that void, okay? So it's crazy for us to actually believe that one thing attained can really bring true happiness. Where the magician this is where the magician actually realizes that his feelings and emotions and his spirit and his soul is what makes him happy. Okay, so now look at this, the Seven of Cups. Sevens on the tree of life are illusionary success. Okay, this card in particular, this card is Venus and Scorpio. Okay, so the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups. So this is illusionary success, like I said. So this is water signs, which is feelings, emotions, and relationships. And it's also Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, okay? So Venus and Scorpio. So Venus doesn't do very well when ruled by Mars and Pluto. So this is in the desired nature. The desired nature is strong. So as you can tell, he does not know what he wants. So the success is what's actually illusionary. It impacts what you might think can make you happy. But there is no pinnacle of success. It's an illusion to think that one thing attained will make one feel whole. To want to desire, it's in our human nature. You need to determine what really makes you happy. You need to see things for what they really are. Yes, these cups are full, but of what? And that's the illusion. They are full, all right? But of what? Exactly what I said. So don't get caught up in what you think matters now, when in the long run, it would not be worth it, okay? So don't always think that it's greener on the other side of the fence, because sometimes after you jump that fence, you come to realize that it isn't green at all. And now you can't jump that fence back, okay? All right, thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels. All right, yeah, look at 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So many reversals today, guys. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is like lack of stability, okay? Like maybe a block of spirituality. There's no faith in something. You're not having faith and you're not believing in something, or you're not in sync with the universe, okay? So you need to recenter yourselves, guys. You know, you have to get that back, because when we're not in sync with the universe, everything gets thrown off. Everything. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. To appreciate. I'm truly grateful. Why Leo? going on with Leo, okay? Let's find out what's going on here. What is going on with Leo? Yeah, I got sick. My son got sick, and then I got sick. It's like, bleh. And I swear it feels like I'm not getting better. So I just doing readings because that's what makes me feel better. Okay, so Knight of Cups. I always read Knight of Cups, the Knights, the Pages, the Queens, and the Kings, because these kinds are signifiers of people who are in our lives of something that we need to either learn from them or something that the universe is trying to teach us, okay? So a lot of times the people in our lives, guys, they mirror us, or they show us things that we don't want to see within ourselves. Keep that in mind. So all Knights, they belong to Hagman, the Tree of Life. They are subconscious cards. All Knights are fire signs, so they all are moving, okay? So movement. All Knights have horses. They signify change and moving, and they're on their way. So the Knight of Cups. Knights is fire, Cups is water. So there's built-in conflict here, right? So there's wings of the image of the fish on his shoes and the cloak on his wings. So this means inspiration, okay? So his key phrase is seeking self-fulfillment. He yearns to fill with love and spirituality. So this knight is representative of somebody who is in tune with his emotions. He will listen to his heart regardless if it's logical or not. On his lower polarity, there's conflict in him. It makes him feel like he's without or confused. So he goes out and he will overfill this cup with anything and everything. Overindulging, using substance, longing for a lover. So this is like the knight in flying armor, okay? So romantic, charming, artistic, following heart, taking action no matter what in all things. Always seek the middle ground and the balance, okay? So when he's at his lower, it's coming towards you, okay? And when it's at his higher, it's away. So this looks like it's moving away. Or maybe let's see if it's coming towards something. So the Page of Swords in reverse. Let's look at this a little bit, okay? This is like somebody is spying for somebody, or somebody might be spying for somebody looking at your stuff, or if somebody's being deceiving here, or there's a misunderstanding, or somebody's being extremely immature, okay? So now this is like wish fulfillment, right? So this is basically saying that this is not what you wished for, right? This is not what, and this is the illusionary, like, I don't know what, you can't decide what you want, right? So the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that there's a lack of stability, there's some kind of blockage, okay? And this is the Knight of Cups, it looks like it's moving away from you. So something's moving away from you, or you're moving away from something. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. True appreciative, truly grateful. Yep, so here we go. All right, Knight of Wands. So do you see how that's coming towards? This is moving away, okay? So this is coming towards. Now, the Knight of Wands is Sun in Sagittarius, and also could be Sun in Scorpio, okay? So take it as it resonates, guys. The Knight of Wands is Leo energy. This is your energy. So it's passionate, it's like infatuation, something's moving towards you, like I said, right? So movement, growth, moving towards you, yes. Okay, so now here's the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is luck, destiny, karma, okay? It's a new cycle, a soulmate, if you're single, okay? If you're single, you're gonna be meeting somebody new soon. So that's basically somebody new is coming towards you. Now this is the Three of Pentacles, okay? So Pentacles represents earth signs, which is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. The Three of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, so this is like options, working together, or three people. It could be like a third, three people at work. It could be work. It could be anything, school. It could be, whatever. So this is like collaborating with others, getting other people's insights. You're actually accepting help now. And look here's the Emperor. The Emperor is action. Okay, commitment. This is somebody who takes the lead. So it could be a father figure, or somebody authoritative, a protector, possibly even a provider. So you might be getting help from maybe a father figure. This is luck, karma, goes around, comes around kind of thing. Okay, so this is the Six of Wands in reverse. Wands are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Six of Wands in reverse is there's no recognition, maybe a disadvantage, you feel unseen, maybe ignored, even unappreciated. And look at the Three of Cups in reverse. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So this is like no social life. You're not out like socializing with people. You're isolating maybe. It could be also be like cheating if you're in a relationship, or maybe gossip. There might be people gossiping. It also could represent on in reverse to me. It's the end of a third party, or there is no party. There is no third party. Okay. It also could represent secrets. Somebody's being secretive. Okay. So take it as it resonates, guys. This is the Hangman in reverse. This is Pisces energy. The Hangman in reverse would tell me that there's like somebody's egotistical or not seeing an opportunity, or maybe an inability to change. So this Hangman, what he does, Pisces energy, is they take themselves out, they hang themselves, it basically gives themselves a timeout, right? They hang themselves on a wood, upside down. So that's for them to gain new insight, gain clarity, see something in a different point of view. So this is telling me that you're refusing to see something in a different point of view. Now this is the Four of Wands. Wands are action cards, and they're fire signs, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Fours on the Tree of Life are the merit of deservingness, which means kind of like we think that things are entitled to us. Four of Wands is Aries energy, so they're celebrating rewards, blessings, happiness, possibly. Why it's coming out now after the Hangman, I don't know. Four of Wands is like maybe security even. Kind of odd to get this now, but Four of Wands is celebration, teamwork. Okay, so there's teamwork, there's progression. Okay, so that's what that is right here. Look at teamwork, progression. Nice. Okay, so now Four of Swords in reverse. Sheesh, all your fours are reversed, guys. January, February, March, April. January, February, March, April. You know something about April. So the Four of Swords in reverse. This is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Four of Swords is like you're not resting, okay? You're getting depleted. You're wasting your energy on something. You're laying in your bed. You're overthinking things. Thanks, spirits, guys, ancient ancestors. Okay, now, oh my goodness. Eight of Wands in reverse. Nine in reverse. Jeez, you guys. Aries, Leo, there's a lot of reversals. I just don't know why. Okay, so eights on the Tree of Life are seeking solutions. Okay, so in reverse, this is telling me you're not. So this is like slow progress, procrastination. It's not moving, or something is not moving fast enough. The Nine of Wands in reverse is like you're struggling to keep going, being stubborn, rigid, lack of trust maybe. Maybe you have a chip on your shoulder. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thanks for experiencing this. I'm too appreciative. I'm really grateful. Or you feel like whatever the situation is, there's no winning in it, right? And that could probably be causing why it's not moving forward, because you're refusing to look at it in a different point of view. You're refusing to see it in a different perspective, okay? Now, yep, Hermit in reverse, Moon in reverse, Strength in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh my gosh, you guys. Sheesh. Okay, so the Hermit in reverse, like I said, what he does, this is Virgo energy, by the way. What he does is he takes himself out of a situation, okay? He goes and actually secludes himself, or maybe you guys are in too much isolation, like it's sad, because you're not socializing, okay? So what the Hermit does actually is he takes himself out of a situation, he gains introspection, he looks at all sides of something, he's very wise. Virgos are very analytical, right? So when they come out, they have the wand here, and that's action, right? So there's no movement, like you're stagnant, you're stuck, okay? Or isolation, too much isolation. But when this is in the right side up, what happens is he comes out and he has a better, clearer mind of what the whole situation, right? And even though it's not going to, this light right here isn't going to illuminate the whole entire journey. What it does is it lights up the next few steps that he needs in order to keep going. Okay, so even though he doesn't know what's going to happen, he trusts in it, his wisdom and his thinking, and he can see that he has to keep moving forward. So this is telling me that you're not moving forward. You're not seeing something in a different introspection or a different way, a different light, and you're not taking those steps needed to keep moving. Okay, so now secrets, this could represent secrets. The Moon in reverse is telling me that it's like unusual dreams, unhappiness, illusions. It could be secrets. You're not seeing the light to the path. You're getting off your path. Take it as it resonates, guys. So this is your card right here, Leo. This is the Strength card in reverse. This is eights on the Tree of Life. Eights are seeking solutions, okay? So this is telling me you're not seeking solutions. So this card, what this card is known for is not fighting fire with fire, okay? So this Lion here is ferocious. It's a beast. It can eat us. It can, it could end our lives. Just like a fire, it's ferocious and it gets wild and it can't be tamed, right? So this woman right here is actually taming this wild beast with her loving, calming nature, no coercion, no manipulation. She's doing it with love, her compassion, her empathy, her understanding, her, you know what I'm saying? So what I like to say about this card is when there's a fire, same as the lion, it's ferocious, it's out of control, it can't be tamed. The firemen, they come, the firefighters, they come, and they don't come with fire, they come with water. So why? Because you can't fight fire with fire. When you fight fire with fire, everybody gets burned. When you fight it with water, it'll get wild. You can tame it, you can control it. And that's what this card represents. When people are being mean to us, doesn't mean that we get to be mean back. When people are being untruthful to us, it doesn't mean that we lie back. Okay, so if you want more love, you need to give love. If you want the truth, you need to give the truth. If you can't expect something from somebody if you're not giving that person the same in return. It's easier to be treated fairly when you are known for treating others fairly. That's what this card represents. So in reverse, this is telling me, guys, that there's a lack of self-control. There could be vanity. There could be no courage, self-doubt. There could be resentment. Okay, so that's your card, Leo. Come on, guys. Queen of Wands in reverse. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands reverse is that something is, you guys are trying to control something or somebody's trying to control you. There's a lack of motivation. There's tenacity, lack of self-confidence. Maybe you're taking on way too much. This queen is expectations manifest. So that means that really you're seeing the glass half empty. So that is exactly what it's going to be. The Taurus is upright. Thank goodness. The Taurus upright is telling me this is, or Hierophant, this Taurus energy, that when it's upright, it's telling me that you need, like, it's a teacher, or you need to learn from somebody, or somebody is trying to teach you something. There's keys right here, and the keys are what needed to, keep, basically, like, when you learn something, you take it and you apply it and keep moving forward. These keys are like to keep on, the key is to turning it all around, right? So this is, when you learn something, you implement your life, the key is to turn it all around. You can turn this all around, guys. That's what you need to do. You need to turn this around, whatever's going on, okay? Yep, so here, yes, I love this. The Star card. This is Aquarius energy. These are the 7 chakras, right? So the Star card is basically hope, renewal, creativity, inspiration, truly blessed. You're going to be truly blessed by the universe. Okay. Yep, after this heartbreak. This is heartbreak right here, guys. The 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords is Libra energy, okay? So 3 of Swords could be like a third party, or someone interfering, like a family member, or maybe even with a job, secrets within a job. 3 of Swords is like dissatisfaction, heartbreak, and indifference. Yeah, so these 3 swords, they cut deep, right? So we can't just like bury this down. We have to feel that emotion, feel it, scream, cry if you have to. Let me actually read this. Okay, so 3 of Swords. This is Saturn and Libra. Okay, so this is the Lord of Sorrow. This is karmic. Okay, so if you guys are going through something, it's karmic. It's also about justice. Okay, so the world's sorrow, compassion to give feeling, right? So yearning, 3 swords cut right through in the center of their heart, deeply hurt, heartbreak and grief. So on the tree of life, from the 3 to the 4, this is where people actually get stuck. They never get to the 4 because of this heartbreak. This is where people shut down and they don't grow, they don't learn. It's so important to remember that this is temporary and a normal part of life. This card is about emotional release. So you need to cry, scream, and do what you have to, but get this out. Crying is a form of healing. Get it up and get it out. You have to feel this emotion, no matter how painful. Cry, shout, scream on the top of your lungs. Do whatever it takes to express your anger or pain. This is going to help you get it up and get it out and get rid of it. Remember, sorrow and grief are necessary parts of life. Without pain, you would not receive the challenges needed to grow and to develop. Hardships create discomfort, which then turns into opportunities for us to become stronger. Learn from your mistakes. You have a choice to become damaged and resentful and create more blockage, or pain. So this may cloud your vision for a time, but this will eventually bring clarity. Okay, so it's your choice whether to use this experience as a learning experience or let it be in vain. Okay, so faith, self-love, and forgiveness. The 3s go to the 4, which is manifestation. It cannot be achieved again until you are once again whole with your spirit, your soul, understanding and compassion. And this is where people get stuck. Heal these wounds where these swords cut deep. You are whole again. Okay, so things need to be hard. It's the only way that we learn. Don't get stuck here. Okay, mourn and hurt, but don't let it become a way of avoiding growth and new experiences. All right, so something cut deep, right? Something hurt you. Yep, something stopped growing. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse is it's not a new past. It may be a current situation, but there's no growth. It's not growing. Something's not growing, okay? So now this is the 7 of Swords in reverse. Swords are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is like taking accountability, being end of selfishness, and not taking from anybody, okay? It's also like stop looking to your past, okay? No amount of looking to your past is ever going to ever change anything, okay? So the 7 of Swords. Let me get into this one. This is important. This is the Lord of unstable effort. This is the Moon in Aquarius. So Moon is feeling emotions. Aquarius is not suited for the Moon because it's intellectual. So it's a wrong feeling from nature, right? So your mind or your thoughts were overcoming what may be not really right for you. If you look close, you can see that somebody was slipping away and that efforts were unstable. Problems were wavering. So swords are a mental suit. 7 of Swords may suggest that someone was trying to justify a behavior or even a situation that was unfair, or justify why that they are in that particular situation. Maybe somebody was being deceptive, but someone might be trying to get away with something or take things that they know that they don't deserve. So this is also going to be secrets. Remember, secrets are toxic. So it's a time for assessments, perseverance, reflection of your mind. Decide if it's time for change. Don't waste a lifetime wrestling with regrets. Escape the trap. You need to make the most of what is here right now, and no amount of looking back is ever going to change history. The past is the past. It's time to let it go, right? So now you're letting that go, right? So now look at, here's the 2 of Wands. This is partnership. Wands are growth. Wands are action. So the 2 of Wands is taking action. You're finally taking action. You're not holding back. You are starting to take the first 2 steps in something. You need to decide on 2 paths, maybe 2 options that you have. 2 of Wands. So the 2 of Wands are Mars and Aries, okay? So it's a fire sign on a fire planet. It's a double element. So 2 of Wands, the Lord of Domination. So you see he's standing looking over. He's surveying his land. He has the world in his hands. This card represents planning for the future. The sign is the Ace of the sign of new beginnings. This symbol right here, something that wasn't growing. Now look at this symbol right here is his first steps. So he's on top of the world. He has the world in the palm of his hands. There's a sense of self-pride, attainment, self-respect, self-control. He accepts everybody for who they are within themselves, and he lets them be who they are. Okay, so there's domination. You need to understand that there are more than one way to find the truth in things. There may be a decision that needs to be made between 2 paths, 2 options. Revise your to-do list. You need to choose what is more closer to your goals. Page of Wands in reverse. Not surprised. Page of Wands, so pages bring new cycles, right? And the pages are new cycles. They belong to Malkuth. They correspond with earth signs, which is Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So all pages are earth signs. They bring messages or announcements, and they're process of change. So these are full of energy. These are not fully mature as the Queen. Okay, so Page of Wands. So this is, pages are air, pages are fire, and wands are earth. Okay, so this embodies passionate, raw potential. The Page of Wands is earth and fire quickening to come alive. So something wants to grow. Okay, so something wanted to grow, something wanted to become real. So in reverse, this is telling me that there's bad news that you got, maybe delayed message, lack of energy, no energy, maybe hesitant, immaturity. So it could be a fire sign that's being immature about something, or you're being immature because you are a fire sign. You're being immature about something, or you're not letting something grow. Thanks, Spirit, Communication, Ancestors, True Appreciate, I'm truly grateful. Okay, here we go. Judgment in reverse. Judgment in reverse is telling me that you guys could have been judging each other. Time to consider what you really need. It's about X. This is X. This is an X. This is past. This is like a past. There's an old building here. This has something to do. This is feelings, emotions, relationships right here. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is feelings. So judging each other, X, or could be current, but this could be also a past feeling. And this is like 10 of Cups would be like a wish come true. Pisces energy. So this is like fulfillment, emotionally stable, fortunate. This is like somebody's wish come true. Now look at, a truth came out. Ace of Swords. That's telling me that some kind of truth came out. Libra energy. So that the truth came to light, right? The truth came to light. So there's judging each other of the past, wish come true, and then the Ace of Swords is like, this is a really crazy reading, you guys. It's like you guys have a lot of reversals, but in the same sense. This is like a new beginning, a new choice. Like it's a truth in something. It's like this is like a truth came out, right? So let me read the Ace of Swords, because I want to know. You guys got me at a, you guys got me thinking here. So the aces are new beginnings. Each ace is the hand of God. These are the most powerful cards. So something big is going to happen. There's a strong force. It's present. Take it serious. They belong to the top of this tree of life. It's the Keter. It means is of spirit because it's so close to heaven. This mirrors our core being. So it's the Ace of Swords. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Thoughts, mentality, motivation, new beginnings, spirit. So the Ace of Swords is a change card. It's the ultimate change card. This is a card, it's like the sword of truth, like I said. So it could also be like the thoughts of yourself. Don't forget, though, the greater light, the greater the shadow. This card signifies a breakthrough, a new way of thinking. It's time to start a new project. There's a wave of new energy from intellectual realms. You're going to have a new way of thinking, new perspectives, truth in matters. As it goes with all aces, it does illustrate the possibilities of a new endeavor, but it does not guarantee its manifestation of success. That part is up to you. Start to think things through, clearing your mind and thoughts of clutter. A moment of breakthrough is about to happen. It's a change of process, lots of change, and lots of change and thoughts about yourself. Now this came out. Justice in reverse. The justice in reverse is telling me that something is unfair, something's unbalanced. This is karma. So how you treated people in the past is coming full circle. If you treated them good, it will be good, right? If you treated them bad, then everything's gonna be hard. This is like karmic, especially if it has to do with love. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles represents basically, the Pentacles in this card represents the sun in the sky. So it's not just a coin here, which is the magical symbol of Earth. There's a path in this pentacle. It all leads back to this card. This card is about results, okay? So there's going to be a result here. So this Ace of Pentacles indicates like a new venture that manifests. It's an increased wealth or health. It's the beginning of attaining goals. It's the finest attainment, materialization of absolute success, maybe even getting a new sum of money, maybe some kind of law. You can get some kind of money. So just as it is with truth with all aces, they illustrate the possibility of new endeavors, but does not guarantee its manifestation of success. Now, you guys went through a Tower moment. Tower in reverse is telling me that there were obstacles. There's avoidance, okay? That you guys went through a Tower moment, right? So now here is the completion of it. This is the ending of the cycle. There's a completion. This is the whole totality of it, right? So now she has the wands in her hands. The wands belong to the magician. The magician has everything that he needs in this physical material world. He has the cups, he has the pentacles, he has the wands, he has the swords. Okay, so wands would be like action. It's about our spirit, it's growth. And swords are our mentality, our thoughts process. The pentacles are our physical material, anything in this physical material world. The cups are our feelings, which is emotions, relationships, and our feelings. So she has that in her hand, meaning that she can, after this cycle and this completion, this whole, you can always look to your past, but you have to keep stepping towards your future. This World card is feeling of a completion, it's happiness. You're going to reach your goals and all your desires, okay? So, yep, King of Wands, I'll read that, and then that came to an end. That it needs transformation, change and transformation. So the Death card in reverse is telling me that you need to close that door. You're not closing that door for another to open. You need to close that door, guys. Close that door. Okay, you can't hang on to the past. No amount of time of looking to your past is ever going to change anything. Like that card said, you need to let it go. Okay, you have to let it go, because you can't dwell on things like that. Okay, and if you feel like you don't want to leave somebody behind, or you just, you can't get over it, you have to get over it. So this right here is fire and air. It's wonderfully magnetized. So it represents Leo. This is your card, Leo. So you guys are not in your energy right now. So your key phrase is controlling appetites and passions. It's a big capacity to enjoy life. Big and full of yourself. Bold and courageous, bold and brave. So if you notice the salamanders on the card, they survive through the fire. Remember that, guys. Okay? The lions, the strength card, Leo, there's Leo, there's lions and salamanders in this card. Okay? So this is what is going on. You need your own freedom. Okay? Something's going on. You need your own freedom. You guys are natural born leaders. You need to control what you can to achieve goals. Your habits, your choices, and time without being rigid. You can put structure in hectic days when you do that. So you need to control what you can to achieve goals, your habits, your choices, and time without being rigid. You can put structure in hectic days. This helps maintain calmness on a foundation when it feels like the walls are falling down. In relationships, you're in the driver's seat. What do you want? Are you getting that? Now, I'm not just talking about relationships like personal relationships. It also could be a relationship at work. It could be a relationship at home. Relationships in all, with anything, okay? So, relationships, you're in the driver's seat. What do you want? Are you getting that? Relationships are two ways, but you ultimately decide whether you want to be involved or not. It might be time to lay down some walls, set some boundaries. Who's in control? We all like to think that we hold the reins on our lives, but sometimes the universe will step in, take those reins away to remind us that we are very small in a very large existence. This is to keep us humble and appreciative. When this happens, you need to get back up and remember that you play the role of your plans and you need to make yourself available to accomplish great things. Yeah, so if you guys are isolating yourselves, you stop that. Look at Ace of Cups on the bottom. This is love. You guys almost had all the aces in here. Okay, so the Death card in reverse is telling me that you're resistant to change. There might be a depression. You're not closing doors so that others can open. You got to close those doors, guys. If you're thinking about somebody and you don't want to leave somebody behind, trust me when I tell you, as soon as their frequency changes, as soon as they learn and grow, if they're meant to be in your life, they will be there. But remember, guys, we're not meant for everybody, okay? We're not. And look at, this is all I'm going to tell you. We're going to end this right here. Sometimes when things are falling apart, they actually may be falling into place. And at the end of the day, remind yourself that you did your best, that you could do, and that is good enough. I'm going to be actually going live. Make sure you guys subscribe so you guys can actually interact with me when I go live. My next reading I'm going to be doing is a breakthrough reading. Okay, so what that is I'm going to reveal the shift that could change everything for you. I'm going to reveal a pattern, the challenge, the breakthrough, the power that you have, and then what it could hold in the future. Okay, so make sure you guys subscribe. That way you guys can interact with me during the reading. And other than that, here is your reading, Leo. Hugs, hugs, hugs. Love and light, guys.